Hello from West Virginia. This is JM Industrial Building 4, and we have equipment stored under roof here, one of which is a ribbon blender that I'll share some details on. And this particular ribbon blender is the largest ribbon blender we have in stock. Here is the drive. It's a 40 horsepower General Electric motor, and then they're belt driving the speed reducer, which is always helpful. That's a 3-belt drive. Always helpful to have a belt drive on a ribbon blender, so you have a fail-safe there that will, instead of having everything direct coupled, in the event that anything gets bound, the belts will slip intentionally. But this is a pretty significant gear reducer. It's 20-to-1, and that's a 4 3/8 inch shaft with a large drive sprocket on it. Rexnord, a speed reducer, 40 horsepower speed reducer. So over here is make my way to the blender. It's the largest blender we have. It's a pretty thick gauge construction. Let's see what that is. .3/8 thick plate on the end plates there. And then the tub, or the trough, also constructed heavy steel. And one of the things we always look for in ribbon blenders is, especially when they're taken out of service, rookies will want to come in here with a forklift and lift up on the tub and end up tearing things up. But this tub is clean. No issues to note here. Here's your outlet. It's got a round outlet flange and also a square on the end. So probably 2 options there for outlet. You could plug one off if you didn't want it, or use both of them if you wanted. But thick steel. You see the welding on the stick weld. It's a pretty beefy unit. Over here is the drive side. So you have a drive sprocket over here, and I don't know how this is roughly 6 feet high to the top of the drive sprocket, but this whole blender you can rotate by hand. Seems to rub just a shade. But we need to see what's catching. But the bearings are significant as well. These are massive pillow block bearings. There's a tooth that needs repaired, and if I can get this spinning good enough, I'll try to get in there and take photos of it so you can see it spin. It'll need a chain. We do not have a chain. It'll need a chain guard, so you'll need that. There's the nameplate for the blender. I'll have to clean that up to see if we can make out all the details on it. But we'll get back over here and I'll try to show you more details. We also do parkour on the side. You can just make your own setup there. All right, so I wanted to bring some light. Here's the top of the blender. You got a bolted cover. Big rectangular bolted covers, probably 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 individual bolted covers. This one has a hinged lid, and then the other one's just a square opening. So inside Here's a peek inside if I can get some light in there. Give me just a minute. Shine some light on the situation. Okay, inside the blender, it's not pretty, but it's still beefy and it's got a lot of she's alive. Right there you can see where it's rubbing, just barely. That could be addressed pretty easily, and you can spin her by hand. I see some straw down there in the bottom. Also, it could be a contaminant down there just hitting on the screw. I'm not sure. I can't really see what's under the screw. But that's what it looks like inside. We'll try to get my light not to do this again. But we'll have to see. It's spinning freely. I just don't know. I can't see exactly what it's hitting on, but it's not enough to slow it up.